I was about 12 when I started writing in this thing, and I wrote for a couple years worth. I was really cringe, okay? James is my best friend right now. He truly likes girls a lot. And me and him are a team. Tommy, ... well, ... He's odd sometimes. Sorry, Tommy, but it's kind of true. I like girls. Okay, what a weird transition. This is the whole reason I started this thing, I feel like, because I was going through this metamorphosis of being girls are stinky, they go to Jupiter and they get stupider and all that. And then I was like, wait a minute, I might have gotten that one wrong. Let's document my research, my findings. I like a girl named Jessica. I'm gonna ask her if I can take a picture of her. Good idea, eh? No. Can you imagine if I just told her, hey, I think you're cute? Stupid. Look at what I'm dealing with here, okay? It's madness. Welcome back. It's time for part 2. We left off on a spicy note. Really big cliffhanger last time. Does the freshly 13-year-old Greg ever actually talk to a girl in person? Do I get to go have a cool sleepover at my friend Tommy's house and play GameCube all night? Who knows? If you didn't watch part 1, I feel like I'd recommend watching it. It'll basically be this. You could watch it out of order and do it like George Lucas Star Wars style and watch this one first and then go back and see how we got here. You know, whatever you want to do. I think the last thing we read was my 13th birthday. Shout out to everyone that watched and enjoyed part 1. I use the word enjoyed very loosely because maybe you just suffered through it, but I think that we can all agree that it's at least very entertaining. Okay, without further ado, here we go. October 25th, 2006, 7 p.m., cloudy, cold, really cold, 56 degrees. That is not what I would consider to be really cold. Wednesday. Yo, sup? Nothing. Okay, nothing new. I never got a chance to ask David those questions and tell him about the ice cream case. You mean the one thing that you were gonna do? The one thing that was gonna change everything? Tell David that you liked Jessica so he could tell his sister, who could tell Jessica's friends, who would then tell her, so that she would know that you like her, and then she could, I guess, approach you so that you can just kind of have your minions do your work for you, and then you can just kind of sit there and wait for her to show up, and I guess in 13-year-old's mind, of course, be interested in me as well, because how could she not? I was just such a catch. I mean, I was just the coolest guy. The girls just needed to find me. I just had to kind of wait around for it. So, whatever, David, tell Jessica I like her and then make her find me. Work smarter, not harder. Oh well, that's not really important right now. The hell it is. That was like your whole mission last time. Friday. Friday I want to have another sleepover. I hope at Tommy's house. His house is cool because we don't have to be quiet because we're 2 floors away from everyone. That's right, we're in the basement and his parents slept upstairs, like 2 levels away from us. Yep, and it's more fun because there are no sleeping babies. I have 3 younger siblings and they were all born at a rate where, you know, once one of them was like old enough to not like be a baby or like a toddler anymore, like the next one would be born. So then there's always some kid in the house sleeping that we had to be quiet for. So the nightmare being 13 years old. So yeah, no babies at this place. That's a big plus, even still in my life. But that's something else. They actually have good food for breakfast. Kind of a roast on my mom. Sorry, Mom. I think that your food was good. I don't know what they had that we didn't have at home, but they probably just had like Fruit Loops. They have a cool yard with a zip line. Okay, Tommy's house kind of lit though. Zip line. They had a zip line that went from a big tree into like another big wood post, and you could climb up the tree and zip line across the yard, but it was set up in a way where when you zip lined, you were up in the air for about 5 feet, and then you would just scrape along the ground before running into the wood pole. But as a kid, I didn't mind any of that. I just thought, zip line in your yard? This is cool. I feel like Indiana Jones, even though I don't think he ever uses a zip line. But yeah, the amount of times we all ran into that wood pole and scraped up our legs on the way there, absurd. But that didn't stop us from riding that zip line as much as we could, because that was crazy. Zipline in the yard. We can play airsoft, which is like those little plastic BB guns, and they have a TV down where we sleep. It's awesome. TV downstairs in the basement. That would never happen in my place. Never. Lots o' news. October 27th. This is 2 days later. 9:04 p.m. Cloudy, rainy, cold, 40 degrees. See, that's pretty cold. Okay, it's now Friday. Do I have a sleepover? You think so? Place your bets in the comments right now. Do you think it's Friday? Do you think I'm having a sick sleepover at Tommy's house? Lots of news. Today was voting day for cross country. You vote for individual runners in 4 different categories: most improved, most inspirational, most valuable, and the leadership awards. So this is like my sports team, and you could vote for which runner on your team you thought could get what award. I voted for Jessica on all the categories except most improved. You see, I'm thinking on all cylinders here because she's not most improved. She was already the best. Improved means that you used to not be great and now you are, but she was already great. She's most inspirational, most valuable, and leadership, but she's not most improved. I was thinking, oh, James isn't after that girl anymore. He came to reality. It's about time. Gosh, now he likes this other girl, Jessica's best friend. Double date. Ha ha ha. Nothing funny about a double date. All 4 of us could go to the movies or go snowboarding. ... Someday. ... Gotta go. Stay lit. 9:30. Took 26 minutes to write like 4 sentences. So 9:30, I sign off. 1 minute later, 9:31, a new entry. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Why start a whole new entry, you know? I forgot to tell you I'm going to the state championships tomorrow. It's the one thing we wanted to know. Jessica's going. I have to get up at 6:15. Okay, bye. 9:33. Things are spicing up because Jessica's going to the state championships. So I would be going on like a road trip of sorts to a city like 7 hours away with my sports team. And again, I had joined the sports team to stalk Jessica, in case you didn't watch part 1 or that, you needed a reminder of that one. She made it to state championships, of course, because she was actually a good runner. Most inspirational, most valuable, and leadership, of course. And I was over here Mr. Most Improved, or soon to be, because I started out bad and then I got better. I don't know if I mentioned it in here, but I actually did get voted as most improved maybe this year, one of the 2 years in middle school. So I remember being like, I got an award, but then thinking about it later on and being like, most improved? That kind of just says that I was bad and now I'm better. Because I was still not top of the team. I was like middle of the team. But I'm like, okay, so I'm a very mid runner now. And I'm most improved, which means I was horrible. And now I'm a mid runner. Kind of a mean award to give out, but whatever. You get an award, people clap for you, and sometimes that's all that matters. 2 days later, I feel like I got to continue this story arc of going to state, and then I will jump ahead to something more interesting. This is October 29th, 2 days later. This is Sunday. Yo, hey, what's up? Nuffin, eh? Dat? Alright. Yeah, so nothing going on. Cool. I hate myself. I'm back from state. Jessica was there. Yep, I gotta go soon. I'm still in bed. Gotta go. Okay, what was the point of that? I just wrote like a little, hey, I went and I'm back now, but I've gotta leave again. Oh wait, I'm wavering. What happened at state? Get this. 8:50. I'm signing off. I love Jessica so much I could explode. ... I think. Yeah? Okay, bye. I love Jessica so much I could explode? I think. Like, I'm kind of like, would I explode? Am I at risk of exploding? Because I'm not sure at this point. We'll see if I explode. Okay, there's no entry for 10 days. And then it's that thing I showed you last time with all the times that everyone ran, which I won't go over again. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, it's been now a month since our last entry. Almost a month. November 20th, 2006, 8:45, cold, windy, cloudy, 39 degrees, Monday. Sup? It's been a while since I last wrote. Yeah, for real, dude. What was I up to? Did I think I could just not write down what was going on in my life? Let's see if I bring us up to speed here. Been a while since I last wrote. New stuff to tell. ... Okay, my dad went on a trip to a country and he got to do a presentation at a function. I don't know why I'm being so vague. It just feels like smarter to not name specific things. So I made a cartoon using the PC and he played it during his presentation. Jessica saw it as well as almost everyone I know. Jessica loved it. I was a celebrity for a day. It was stinking sweet. People kept complimenting me. Yeah, all is good. See you later, crocodile. Stay alive. 8:55 p.m. I love Jessica. There's a lot to unpack. Okay, so when I first started my first YouTube channel, I did Microsoft Paint animations. And my dad was telling a story about his trip that he went on, and I made like a little animation kind of showing the events. You know, and it was like goofy stuff, like, you know, for the part where he was like, you know, the flight was 16 hours. In the animation I made, his plane like took off and immediately plunged into the ocean. And then he had to walk at the bottom of the ocean across the Pacific to get where he was going. So, you know, it was like silly. I was like a funny guy. I was goofy. I made a goofy little animation, and then he played it in front of everyone. And then I was like the cool guy. Everyone was like, man, you made that? That's so cool. But spoilers, it wasn't very cool. It was actually pretty badly made, but at the time I was pretty proud of it, and everyone, I think, legitimately thought it was pretty good. So anyway, celebrity, I got a taste of that big pie, and that's probably the day that the thing in my brain broke that said, now I'm an entertainer, I must entertain. And that leads us till now. Here I am in front of you, still doing YouTube videos for your amusement, and also kind of my own, because I want people to tell me that I'm funny. That's my goal, really. So if you could comment right now that I'm funny, we can just get this show back on the road. I'm not joking. I mean, I know you're used to me joking. This would be a good time for a joke, but I'm being serious. Let's put that down there. I'll help you out. Greg, you are funny. If you want to get a little colorful with it, Greg, you are very funny. Greg, you make me laugh. Whatever you want to do, feel free to put your own spin on it, but in the end, make sure the word funny and Greg are in there. A week later, November 27th, 2006, 10:07 p.m. Cold, snowy, 28 degrees Monday. Got those Monday blues. Bah humbug. I want it to be Christmas. I want track to start, the other running activity sport that I did. I want Jessica to come snowboarding with us, in parentheses, me. I want abrupt end. I want Jessica to come up to me and talk to me. Listen, bud, you're gonna get through this. If I may propose a solution, you go up and talk to her. To be fair to my younger self, I did make lots of efforts. I think that I was never a attack the problem head on kind of guy. I was a schemer. You know, I would observe, I would come up with plans, I would attack from an angle. I was the flanker. It was all guerrilla tactics. I would do everything except for the easy thing, because the easy thing was too hard for me. So it's not like I didn't try, is what I'm trying to say. I want Jessica to come up and talk to me, and I want to go to sleep. Good night, smiley face. And then my smiley face slowly turns into a sleeping face. Stay alive. I guess that's my new thing. Stay alive? And it's good advice. 10:19 p.m. I don't know myself anymore. My thoughts change overnight. I just don't know myself anymore. I think, I hope, I guess I love Jessica. This is the Greg's Diary equivalent to the Red Wedding episode in Game of Thrones. This is the twist for the centuries. This is the most unexpected arc we could have ever seen. Gregory, age 13, has been obsessed with this girl for months, and suddenly, seemingly out of the blue, questioning myself. I just don't know myself anymore, in all caps. My thoughts change overnight. I'm going through a crisis. I don't know what from. I didn't really lead up to this moment. I was talking about how much I want to like hang out with Jessica and like think she's cool and all this stuff. But maybe I was discouraged that she hadn't come up to me and talked to me yet. I'm putting all this effort into these shadow operations, and she still won't walk up to me and talk to me? Is she really the one? Okay, this is like a week later. December 3rd, 2006. 8:02 p.m. Cold, really cold, freezing, 16 degrees. Okay, now it's really cold. I know I love Jessica. Okay, well, don't worry. The crisis averted. We're back to where we wanted to be. I got to talk to her today. Yes, I did. Ooh, I talked to her today. I've been using the name James as another friend, but there's actually someone named James in here, but I have no memory of who this James would be, so I'm just gonna say James. This is a different James, though. James isn't on her list. She didn't tell me that, but I happen to know he never was. I guess the list of people that she was interested in. Oh man, I wrote a list on here. It's a list of all the people that I've been interested in and all the ones that I think she's been interested in, and they're ranked, and a lot of them are crossed out. And then in orange, it says subject to change, which is really funny how I like threatened her list. Like, cause on this list, I'm in third place. Well, I guess second, cause second place is crossed out. And then it says subject to change. Like, I'm her second choice for now, because as always, I had a master plan. I'm gonna make some moves any day. I know I've been saying that for 4 months now, but I'm gonna make a move. You don't think I will? Based on me never making a move so far? Just have some confidence in me, will you? Okay, here we go. If Jessica had a list of guys she liked, this is what I think it would look like. Okay, yeah, so there's the lists. Want to see my list? And there's my list. Jessica being at the top, and some really random names to look back on. There are people on here that I don't remember ever like being interested in these people. If maybe I just wanted to populate my list so I didn't look like a loser, because her list has 7 names on it, mine has 5. But I think at the time, I think there was 1, maybe 2 on my list in reality. But whatever, man, sure. It's not a competition. It's not a competition how many different people you are interested in, especially since your list for her is completely theoretical. She has never mentioned that she likes any of these people. She probably just talked to them with you in the room and you were like, what's going on here? Is she interested? Is she in love with this dude or something? Well, if you love him so much, why don't you marry him? Dude, she just asked him what time it was. Chill out. Cool, eh? Yes, I guess. I gotta go. Sorry, stay alive. 8:39 p.m. I will always love Jessica. Always. Sounds kind of creepy when you write it out like that. Okay, let's jump ahead because I think that's a good story arc there. A lot of character growth going on. Asking myself difficult questions. Do I like this person who I don't talk to? Are they the one for me? Should I be dedicating my entire personality and life to stalking this person? Or should I look around at options? I think the wheels are really turning up there, and I'm really curious where this is all gonna go. There's an entire entry right here that is crossed out, scribbled out where I can't read it, and I'm just wondering what that's about. Okay, there's like Christmas break. I didn't write for a long time. There's a gap between December and February. I did not write at all in January. Okay, there's a long entry. Let's go here. February 2007, February 4th, 9:02 p.m. Pretty cold. 28 degrees. Wow, it's been like forever. Yep, I'm still living, believe it or not. Although it's been a while, there isn't too much to tell, as usual. Okay, let's see. Christmas. I got C&C. Oh, I got Command & Conquer the First Decade. That was a collection of all the Command & Conquer games, which were like real-time strategy games. My favorite thing ever, especially at the time. Starting from the first self-titled one all the way up to Command & Conquer Generals, 0 Hour, and all the games in between. We're talking Red Alert 1 and 2. We're talking Tiberium Sun. We're talking Renegade, which was amazing. All these games and their expansions. And it was like the dream of mine to have all of them because it was like all I played was these games. Command & Conquer Generals is like still one of my favorite games of all time. I just wish EA hadn't canceled Generals 2 a couple years ago. I think that's something I will probably never get over. To have someone show me functional gameplay of the sequel to my favorite childhood game and it look good, and then cancel it. Anyway, my dad bought a family computer for us. I made a website, blah, 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 / the Coolio website. It has funny stuff, games, pictures, and more. It has my email all over it. Tommy gave a WAP, in parentheses, website address paper. I'm not making this up. That's what it says. Tommy gave a WAP, or WAP, you could say, website address paper, meaning a paper with my website address on it. The URL, a better way to say that in an acronym. He gave a website address paper to Jessica. So far, there is no sign of her going on it, though. Okay, I think I'm all caught up now. Dude, back to the whole scheme thing. Okay, I would literally build a website instead of talking to this girl directly or just giving her my email. I built a website and then printed out the URL on 2 pieces of paper to give to my friend to give to her so that she would go on said website, I guess, and then see my email on there and then email me and say, hey, cool website. And then I'm like, haha, gotcha. You're my girlfriend now. You fell for it. February 11th, 1:30, rainy, cloudy, 36 degrees, Sunday. Gotta be real quick. Today has been the best day ever so far. I went to church, passed notes with Jessica. She said she went on my website. In parentheses, I made a funny website with games, music, and pictures. Yeah, we know, dude. You told us already. Then I came home, checked my email, and in my inbox, it said Jessica. She emailed me. I have her email now, and then I wrote out her email address. I sent an email back to her. I can't wait for a reply. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Stay alive. 1:33 p.m. I really love Jessica. Dude, my scheme worked, though. You know, people have always said that about me. His methods are questionable, morally, but he always gets results. I was a go-getter. I go and I get her. This is the worst joke I have ever made on this channel, but I'm going to leave that in. A rather eventful day. Is this the same day? This is the next day. Jessica and I have been emailing each other all day. Sweetness. I sent her my cartoon movie. My life will never be the same. Now, on those depressing days when I miss Jessica, I can still email her. We can talk all week now. Bonsai. Track starts at the end of this month. I'm so excited. I was hoping Steven, one of my friends, would do it with me, but I guess not. Oh well, gotta go. 9:20 p.m. I really, really love Jessica. That's a good story arc to end on, I feel like. I'm basically guaranteeing you that I will do a third one of these at some point, because there's no way I can leave off on that cliffhanger. I got Jessica's email. Now we're talking. Track is about to start, and we're talking, like, in between seeing each other. What's that gonna look like? Are we about to, like, become, like, girlfriend and boyfriend or something? Like, gosh, that would be crazy. Spoilers, we don't. But what does happen? How does that not happen? That might be even more interesting than if we did. Stay tuned, I guess. This is like a weird side series to my usual content, but the people gotta know. Okay, just to put it in perspective though. So we're on page 42. I'm gonna estimate this goes until probably page 110 or something. So yeah, we're like a third of the way into this book. Post your theories down below about what happens next. I'll read you the first line of the next entry. Track started. A few words later, Jessica. Crazy, I know. Things are really heating up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this in your own way. And, yeah. Bye.